Hello and welcome back to Christobolic Chamber. My name is AP Experiment, and we have something very interesting going on today. So, as you can see in front of you, this is the community creations that this is two community creations I downloaded of Jacob Fatui and Zilla Fatui, and then I pretty much put them into a faction together just because I knew that that would be like were brothers. They have already had multiple tag team runs on the independent scene, so I decided to just put them together. I will also um, I also have their father Umaga in it. Just so that when the three of them walk out together, in case I want to like have them uh, have one of them basically be his manager, or both of them be his manager, or Umaga be the manager for these two, they have a special entrance. I tried to record this same match maybe 5 or 6 times. Each time the AI had to go over an hour. So this match by itself decided that I'm going to be trying the more simulate method, because I cannot just have these matches take an eternity every time. Um, so I had to literally change the match 3 or 4 times. I think originally it was an Extreme Rules tornado tag. Then I changed it to a regular tag. Then I changed it to a tag ladder match, and then I changed it to this steel cage, and it finally had a swifter result. It finally had a swifter result because I don't know why the AI took 3 centuries in the other matches. It's like they all had uh, their paybacks multiple times or something. It was easy to kick out, which didn't make sense because I have the settings set up to where it's hard to basically regain health after you've been beat up, and it's harder to kick out after you've been hit with multiple finishers and signatures. So it's like, if you get hit with 3 or 4 signatures, why are you still kicking out to 1 counts? Like, what is seriously going on at that point? I'm very, very confused on that fact. But this is overall a very, very good match. This is the Street Profits versus Jacob and Zilla Fatui. I like the Street Profits. They're pretty cool people. I really do like them. Montez Ford is the husband to the amazing and beautiful Bianca Belair. I feel like Montez Ford has the potential to have a great solo title run. I don't know what title he probably would end up getting. I personally think that he would be very, very good candidate for the maybe United States title, or I feel like the United States title is probably up for grabs. It's one of those up for grabs type titles, just because the guy, Logan Paul has it. It's kind of like a it's one of those titles that really just kind of comes and goes, because again, the person who has it is a part-time wrestler. Like, he doesn't really focus on wrestling. So I feel like having it in the hands of a full-time wrestler who's very dedicated, like Montez Ford, would be good. But that's just my opinion on that. I believe it's Angelo Dawkins. But Angelo Dawkins is pretty cool. I feel like he would have some very good rivalries. I'm trying to think of who he would be a good rival for, but I feel like Angelo Dawkins is a very good personality. I feel like I would love to see uh, not like a serious rivalry, but like a friendly type rivalry between the Street Profits and the New Day, just because they're both big personality teams. I feel like that would be very very cool. Um, I'm sorry. Um, but yeah, they're both very very big personality teams. They are both very energetic. They both have a mix of like um high flyers, high flyer stuff, strength stuff, technical aspects. Like they're very well-rounded teams as duos. Um and yeah, I feel like that's just like that's that would just be a good little rivalry between them. Um but yeah, as I said, like this is an amazing opportunity, an absolutely amazing opportunity for. This was actually very decent for me because I was kind of just scrolling through the community creations, not exactly looking for anything, but just kind of scrolling through the community creations because the WWE community or 2K community has a lot of great creators in it. And I was partially looking for um like YouTubers created characters, just because I do have a lot of content creators whose um CAWs I really wanted to put in here. Um, but of course, no. Like I found Jacob. I think I first found Jacob's because he had more. He had been the more recent creation. So then when I found Jacob, of course I had to end up looking. I ended up looking for Zilla. I had actually ran into uh their matches like on I think it was on Twitter. I had ran into their matches on Twitter, and that was when I first found out about them. Um, and I thought they were so cool, bro. Like they're such cool human beings. Um, but this is the Christobolic Chamber, and I couldn't exactly think of a word for today. So then I just started kind of flipping through my Bible, and I kind of landed on John 1:10, where it says, "He came to the very world he created, but the world didn't recognize him. He came to his own people, and even they rejected him. But to all who believed him and accepted him, he gave the right to become children of God. They are reborn, not with a physical birth resulting from human passion or plan, but with a birth that comes from God. So the Word became human and made his home among us. He was full of unfailing love and faithfulness, and we have seen his glory, the glory of the Father's one and only Son." So that was John 10 through uh, 10 through 14. Um, and I swear, like reading something like that is so inspirational in a sense, because it basically just shows that like the love that God has for us is so deep that the that God above sent his son down, and on top of that, it also, in moments where you can feel awkward, in moments where you feel out of place, it also reminds you that like God sent his son down to the people he had made a promise with, the people he had had a covenant with, the people he had chosen and protected, and he sent his son down and they didn't recognize him. And on top of not recognizing him, they didn't accept him. They made him feel like an outsider, an outcast. So that he ended up expanding his love and those who he wanted to accept and covenant and protect out to even the Gentiles, those who weren't originally under that covenant. And as you can see, with Montez Ford dipping out earlier, Angelo Dawkins was left inside the cage and pretty much lost. So the Fatui boys won,